Hi, God bless everyone. So I had this dream on July 14th, 2020, 3 days ago, and I did not post it right away because I wanted to make sure I got confirmation. I was really confused about this dream. Like, I just really wanted to get confirmation. And so anyway, I went into another dream, and I saw myself making the intro of this video. I was like, making the intro. So then later in the day, the Lord spoke to me, and I was in shock. I literally fell to the floor when he said this to me. He quoted Isaiah 61:7, "For your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them." And here it is in the NLT version. "Instead of shame and dishonor, you will enjoy a double share of honor. You will possess a double portion of prosperity in your land, and everlasting joy will be yours." He literally quoted that to me. So here's the dream, you guys. God bless you.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
So I have to re-record this dream because in the original I left a lot out. So in the dream the scene started with me and this team, and we were wearing these heavenly uniforms, but I was made to zoom in on these uniforms and see how the material looked like it was this earthly material that, like something that we have on the earth today. And that's important because I've seen myself in this uniform many times, and I've seen a heavenly type of material. So anyway, me and this team was fighting, and the dream said that I had a level orange power level, and it was the highest level. And it was another lady on the team, and she also had level orange power level. And the dream literally let me know that the other people that was on our team did not have, well, I wouldn't say we was all in one team. Let me not say that incorrectly. But this group that was fighting with us, they did not have a power level as high as me and this other female. Now, for some reason, the dream literally let me know that. So that's, not my doing. The dream literally let me know that. So anyway, I started with us fighting. It was a civil war going on. And this is going to, bear with me because this is going to sound, I don't know if I've ever had a dream like this. But anyway, we was fighting this war. And in the dream, as we fighting this war, it actually felt like a World War III. But as we were fighting, I was seeing scenes that was happening, and it felt like they was happening at the same time. That's why I say I've never had a dream like this. But before I go into the other scenes, when the dream told me that I had level 5 power clearance, I saw myself doing something in this dream. This is one of the reasons I wanted confirmation, because I've never seen this before. And I was holding my hand towards these planes. It was these helicopters that was shooting bullets from the helicopter. I would hold my hand towards the helicopter, and I would smack it down with my hand just in the air, not touching the helicopter. And I just smack my hand towards the ground, and a helicopter was smacked to the ground when I did that. So I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I knew in the dream that I had other abilities that God had given me, because me and this team, we were working for God in the tribulation. And I've seen this many, many times. I know people that are new to my channel won't understand what I'm talking about probably, but I've seen this many, many times, that God is going to have this team working in the tribulation, and he's going to give us all kind of super abilities. And I plan to do another video about that. So I'm smacking these helicopters down. And as I'm fighting this war, and it was really intense. I mean, it was intense. I knew I had super knowledge, and everybody on my team did. We was real fast. We was just like boom, boom, boom. It was like real, real fast and everything. And this other female, let me say this too, I believe that was my youngest daughter. We was doing all this fighting with all these different abilities. And I'm seeing at the same time, there was this Christian persecution going on where the saints was being persecuted. I saw at the same time there was civil wars. Now the war we was fighting felt like World War III, but I also saw point blank that there was civil wars going on that was smaller. The dream literally let me know that those wars were smaller than whatever this war was that we was fighting. And I almost forgot to say this. We was protecting a group of people. It was a group of people in back of us, and I was even like, as we was fighting, I was like motioning them to like run a certain way, and because the helicopters was shooting, they wanted to kill these people, so we was trying to protect them. And I knew that, you know, we was protecting the humans. And I also had a knowing in the dream that all of these people that was fighting these humans was the Antichrist army. The dream literally said that to me, Antichrist army. Now, what does that mean? You know, is it the local municipalities that we have right now, or is it a new government that's going to come in? Personally, I think it's a new government that's going to come in based on things that I've seen prophetically. But this particular dream didn't let me know that. It just said Antichrist army. So anyway, we was trying to protect all these people, and I'm seeing at the same time Christian persecution, civil war. I'm seeing them again with these helicopters with bullets on them, gunning these people down. I saw military officials inside of the helicopters, and also this dream let me know that there was a hierarchy of government. It wasn't just one military government. There was also like a local municipality government. It literally was showing me that, and how all of these governments were under the Antichrist at this particular time in this dream. I saw that milk was like, regular price of milk is like $3 to $5. And in the dream, it went up to $500, which is shocking because there was another prophet. And if I can find his dream, I will put it in the description box. And he said the exact same thing. And that's exactly what God showed me. This particular inflation was like overnight. It was like, boom. There was this really quick inflation. And everything went really expensive. And I saw people that was buying groceries and spending thousands of dollars for just one thing of groceries. And milk went to $500. Then the dream literally showed me that it was showing me US dollars. And let me say this too, the other guy that I'm talking about, he's in the UK. So he saw this in the UK, even though this dream was just showing me the US, and I knew I was in the US. And so I saw coins, and I saw coins was no longer being used. Then I saw $1 bills and $5 bills was no longer being used. And then I saw 10s and 20s no longer being used. And I saw that US money was completely useless. And I saw like all these people that had all this money stored up. All this money stored up. It was useless, completely useless, like overnight, just useless. You know, I didn't see the other currency in place in this dream, but there was probably another currency, and my youngest daughter saw that. And I'll put her dreams, that she has a series of end time tribulation dreams, and I'll put them in the description box. And I saw that Christians was unable to go to stores because they did not have the RFID chip. And I wouldn't even just say Christians, but even though the dream let me know Christians, but it also let me know humans. I was being told both things at particular times in the dream, that Christians, humans. And I can hear people now saying, what are Christians doing there? You know, did they get saved after the tribulation? All this kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to answer those questions. I'm just telling you what I saw. And this, let me say this too. This is very similar to a pastor whose name initials are DC. And I'll put his video in the description box as well, because he saw this stuff with the currency as well. But he saw that the coins and I think $1 bills and $5 bills was not going to be used. But in this dream, I saw all US money will be useless, absolutely useless. And so, and like I said before, the other guy, he's in the UK. So I think this is going to be a global event, because I can hear people now like maybe thinking, well, let me convert my money to this type of cash or this type of cash. But I think this is going to be probably a global event, because this is the Antichrist army, and that is going to be a worldwide military that's taking over. When I saw the Christians unable to go to the store as well, the dream also said famine. And I saw that people were very hungry, and I saw them praying to God. I saw them praying to God with all their heart, mind, and soul. And I saw myself supernaturally feeding these people. Okay, like I said, God has shown me multiple times that he's going to give me multiple abilities. I don't have them now. I don't know when in the tribulation he's going to give them to me. My youngest daughter had dreams when a lot of this started, all this persecution. Well, I don't know about persecution, but she saw a lot, and you'll hear that in her dreams. And we was just like everybody else. So, but eventually there's going to be some kind of event that's going to happen, and God is going to raise up thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And like I said, I'll discuss that in a future video, hopefully, God willing. You guys, we have got to cling to Christ right now. It is not the time to be unsaved and be playing around. You need to cling to God and be right with God. You need to repent of your sins and really cling to him now, early, before it's too late, and pray these things. Pray that you are counted worthy to escape these things that are coming. And pray that our flight is not in the winter or on Sabbath, because I feel such an impression in my spirit lately to really, really be praying that. And I felt like if we don't pray that and this happens, I think then we'll finally get an understanding. Like, what did Jesus mean by, pray that our flight is not in the winter or on Sabbath? Oh, we understand now. So, we need to be praying this right now. And I understand that everybody has a lot of ideas of how they think things are going to play out and this and this and that. And I'm telling you guys, this persecution is coming. I've seen so many times Christian persecution. The dreams have even said Christian persecution. I've seen famine. I've seen so many things that's coming. And I've seen so many Christians here. So please cling to God. Please make sure your heart is right with God. You love God. You love yourself, your neighbor, as you love yourself. Make sure that you are not living in a state of depression and just really worshiping the Lord. The Bible talks about the oil of joy against the spirit of mourning and the garment of praise against the spirit of heaviness. So, just cling to God, worship him, worship, get in your word, fast and pray. Now is the time to be fasting. I love you all so much. Bye.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.